All right, so I finally got some Lantern Legacy, and we're going to open that today. So let's get to it. It takes me a bit to get all these booster boxes ready to go. So I haven't looked at the set. I generally don't look at sets that much, but I am excited about Lantern Legacy. I did like, what was it, the War of Light way back in, was it 2015-ish, I guess? I think it was 2015 was the War of Light. Now, there were things that I didn't like about it. I guess if I had read the whole storyline, then I probably would have, known all the characters, but I didn't. I don't think these have, oh, they do have tape. Yeah, so I'm hoping that this is, I guess I'm more familiar with these characters now. A lot of the War of Light characters. But I think I'm going to enjoy this one more. I think it's going to be more in line with what I'm looking for in a Lantern set. And hopefully, because I did get a lot of it, and I kind of want to run a tournament at some point in time in Alliston, Ontario. So if you're interested in that, let me know. It'll be, based on Lantern Legacy, and then, there'll be lots of prizes. I've kind of built up a huge prize chest because there doesn't seem to be a lot of people buying HeroClix, and I've got a lot of stuff to give away. So there's some of you out there, I don't know if you've watched, people that I knew that I used to go to tournaments for HeroClix have been watching my videos, but give me a shout out below if you have. There's quite a few of you that I'm hoping will show up at a tournament that I run. It'll be in Alliston, so you'll have to drive there, because I know most of you are in Toronto. Some of you are in Kingston, I think, and there's some Ottawa, Montreal dwellers out there. And obviously there's other people outside of Canada, and they're certainly welcome to come as well. I'm just more familiar with the people that are in the Brampton, Toronto, North York, East York area. So anyway, let's go with there's my glasses. Let's open the first booster pack. What have we got in here? There's a green dog, and there's a guy with a, I thought it was a guy with an eyeball. What the hell is that? Star Labs Adam. So I do have to tell you this, because it's, if you're not familiar with HeroClix, sometimes things aren't really sculpts. What's the rareness? There's a Hal Jordan, but he's a common, I think. No, he's number 39. He's probably a super rare. Okay, we'll throw up the Hal Jordan. Enough of that. Little puck. But some of those are the meta pieces, so that could be a very expensive piece, even though it seems like there's not much to it. And, I kind of like this. I remember there was the one, and was it War of Light as well? It was just, no, it was, not Superman, Wonder Woman, the one before that, it was Justice League set, where it was just like, the person was a virus, and I got another one of those Atoms. They have rings in the set, and they often do in Lantern sets have rings. So I'll show you the ring. Oh, got a Coolio Guy Gardner. I can't put that back in. I'll show you the Guy Gardner. He's got a little word bubble on him, and what is he? He's green. Hopefully this is a chase, and they've gone back to 37A. Seems like it's just a super rare, but whatever. I like having different colored HeroClix spaces for chases. I didn't plan for that to rhyme. There's no reason for that to rhyme. Anyway, the next booster. Yeah, more green bases. Do they have other colored bases for the other color? I don't need to show you another ring, but this one is a, what's the number on this? Number 34. So again, I'm pretty sure these aren't chases, because I doubt I'd be getting multiple chases in one thing. The scar. What was that? That's number 6. next booster. So I'm doubting those are chases. Those are probably super rares. I prefer it. Different colored bases for the chases. Again, not planning to rhyme. There's constructs too, that the different lantern-y people make. But I'd like to have different colored bases for the other colored cores of lantern, unless those aren't in here. Again, super rare. And there's a Ganthet in here too. What is he? He is... No, he's... This is a common Ganthet. Has a different base color. Are these glow in the dark again? Like, what's it called? The Flame Biker set. What the hell is his name? See, there's all these different lantern colored rings. And but there's not different colored bases. 23B. I don't know if that's I doubt it's a prime. What's this? This is the Gambler at number 36. Again, super rare. I don't know who the Gambler is. Someone explain that to me in the comments. Wheels of Vengeance. That was the other set I was thinking of that had glow-in-the-dark bases. Orange ones. So we got a Hal Jordan number 16B. Again, probably not a prime. Kyle Rayner. No, that's a... No, 02B. 01A. What's this? This is a Lex Luthor 33. That's probably the rare. And he's got the Avarice. So he's got the orange lantern. That's pretty good. Let's see, what's next? It's pretty bland, that Lex Luthor, though. Just all one orange color, but I guess, these things are... Oh, I bet you... Man, they put Black Hand in a lot of things, but I bet you he's probably yet another meta piece. And number 59, he might be the chase. Don't know. Let me know in the comments below. There's a Batman 18A, and so. That Black Hand does look better than the one from, was it Notorious? I think it was. The last Black Hand was in. There's a Dolphin. We're going to show you the Dolphin. What else? There's a Green Lantern Recruit, so he's probably a common. Yep, he's common. There's a 20B is a Des Trevius. Don't know who that is. Sinestro is number 41A, but so is it? Oh yeah, he's maybe these are just super rares. I don't know. No, there's a Chain Violet. And I don't know what number this is, but it's got... Oh, maybe it probably comes with Sinestro. Alright. I did not read the storyline where Sinestro ended up in the Violet Corps, but I also didn't... I haven't gotten around to reading Warlight. Oh! A Mongol in the Violet Corps? Okay. What a wacky storyline that must have been. But he looks cool. I like his sculpt. Number 47. I mean, there is a Kyle Rayner in white here, but he's 17B, so it doesn't really matter. I haven't done a HeroClix opening in a while, and I do like HeroClix openings. Doesn't really matter what set. I like all HeroClix, but I prefer DC stuff. Joe Mullion is number 38, so that's probably rare. Alright. Now, we got 2 left to go. Oh. What is this? I thought it was Superman at first, but no, obviously not. Sonar. He's a villain because he's in Justice League. And I don't know him, I don't think. That's pretty cool. There's a Batman, but he's a common. And the last pack here. So let's see. I don't know what was Sonar I don't think Sonar was the highest. He might have been. I'm not even sure I got a prime. I did get some B's, but I don't think they were primes. There's a Bat in blue. Alan Scott in a flight mode. Interesting. Regardless, I'm going to show him. He's number 35. I've never seen Alan Scott in flight mode. He's probably the highest number on here. Spectre. Alright, so that Alan Scott is in flight mode. Let's see if we can pull out some of what would be possibly the hits and throw them onto the little thing here. It's a pretty good set. I like it. There's a lot more variety of types of characters in this than the previous lantern, because it's very heavy, obviously, on all the different lanterns of color and the War of Light. Like every member of the different lanterns. Obviously, Avarice only had one member at that point in time, but that's funny. But this seems to be drawing from a lot more stuff. So, who's this? So I think just from the basics of what I'm looking at here, I might prefer this set. But I mean, I was partial to the Warlight. I played in the storyline events, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. This is Hal Jordan. So I think it's kind of cool, this set. Yeah, that's probably all the cool little bits that I got out of there. I can't see a prime in there, but who knows? Maybe one of them is a prime, and it's just not, because like if the primes usually have a green base, but if these bases are already green, it might be disguised in there. Or maybe I didn't get a prime with the thing. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and have a good day.